So number one, from today onwards, if you're going to flourish, if you're going to live in your purpose, please run away from fear. Please run away from fear. You will realize that the fear to begin something is a monster. It is a monster that keeps people's dreams down, that keeps the music we should have had down. And so please, what have you been thinking about, but all the time you want to start on that thing you fear? Hello, my family right there. I greet you one more time. Dorcas Atweire Kamkama on this channel. Dig out your uniqueness. You know, we are not getting tired. Every week, every day, we have to dig out our uniqueness. We know who we are, and we must operate in our full potential. It's still our thing. We are still improving day after day. I hope we are on the same track. Are you still on the same track? Please don't run away. We are together. Thank you for following through the other videos. I'm always thrilled when I see you and I see the views. I see few comments, but the comments are few. I encourage you to bring in more comments. Yeah, so you're most welcome on this channel, and growing together and shining is a must in this family. And today I come again with this topic, like you saw. I hope you saw the title. And today we are talking about being like someone. And there are some people you look at and you feel like, they have it all. I wish to be like them. You know, we have a joke with my colleagues at church. Most times we say, when I grow up, I want to be like him. Have you heard that joke? And sometimes someone who is saying, when I grow up, I want to be like him, it is maybe someone who is 40 and wants to be like someone who is 20. And so we realize that being like someone does not necessarily look at the age, but it also looks at what the other person has and you don't have. Even if you're 60, you might want to be like the other one who is actually 30. Because they come with a lot of challenge for you. They come with a lot of, they carry themselves in a way that you feel like, lady, when I grow up, I want to be like you. And just like you, I have my list. My list is very clear. There are people I look at and I feel like, when I grow up, I want to be like you. But even before I go to them, recently, I met some people who were asking me, how do you manage to shoot? How do you manage to be a pastor's wife and then continue working? When do you get time to do shopping? By the way, talking of shopping, I can never forget to tell you that these dresses, the jackets you see me put on, the skirts, I have nice jackets, nice dresses, and please don't forget to come and support me because I have nice things. Don't miss out just like that. Contact me on my WhatsApp. Most of you know my contact. Some people look at me and they say they admire me. And even me, to confess to you today, sometimes I am like, what are they admiring? But at the back of their mind, they list for you the things they admire about me. And so, before I take all the praises, let me tell you that there are people I also look at and I admire them. I want to tell you number one of the people I admire. And I will tell you the reason why. This lady is called Terry Savelfoy. I have talked about her even in some previous videos. But I'm always looking at that lady, how she overcame fear, how she believed in herself with her voice, which is like for a kid, but she believes she can influence nations, and that's what she's doing. I admire her because I want to move in my full potential. I know I have my weaknesses, but I know someone is waiting for my voice. So, like her, we are moving. Another person I admire and I think I have also said this before, is Manuela Mlondo. The other day she was hosting Dominate 2025. And I wished to attend, but I delayed to pay, only to realize that all the tickets were sold out. I missed Dominate just like that. Yeah, but people who can sit you in a room and they are not wasting your time, they are adding value in your life, I admire those people. My list is still growing. There is my mentor, Aunt Mabel Twinamasco. I admire her, who just sat in her house and thought and remembered where she had been, and she thought to herself, I have been there. Now I'm here, yes, I am thriving, but I want to help someone who is still behind there with low self-esteem, but they know they will make a very big impact. And she hosted us in her home for 4 months. That boldness to bring strangers in your home, I admire that woman. She has, I can call her to be having a heart of a lioness. Hosting people you don't know, you feed them, you love them, you preach to them, you care for them. And no wonder she believed in some of us who actually thought we were nothing. And here we are influencing nations. Woo-hoo. Yeah, so the list is endless. I have my people I admire, and I hope you have some people you admire. But there is another group of people that is admired almost internationally. And one of the people is called John Maxwell. Most times I sit and wonder, what do these people eat? Where do they live? Who produced them? Everywhere you listen to anyone talking about leadership, you will not miss out at least a quotation from this man, John Maxwell. People admire him. And today I want us to be thinking, why are these people admired? Have they done anything so special that we can emulate from them? That's one person that is actually admired internationally. There is another one. This person was the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. And this man was called the late Bishop Festo Chivenjere. The other day, I was listening in to a preacher who actually is a bishop, and he was speaking at the convention in Kigezi. And he said that those days, Bishop Festo Chivenjere, the late, influenced so many young people to the extent that young people wanted now to be like him. And what did they do? Number one, they imitated how he spoke. Even people who went to those schools like mine, where English was difficult, they now started the way they speak, it was to imitate Festo Chivenjere. And so they would follow up the messages, and they come up on stages. When someone is preaching, they are pretending to speak like him. And that was one thing they admired about him. Then the next thing he said, they admired his dress code. Do you know that people can admire someone to the extent that they will start dressing like them? Yes, they loved him because he influenced them, he loved people, and he spoke with clarity. People loved him. The list can always go on and on and on and on. But let me zero on this other one person called John Maxwell. He tells a story that one day, after a very big conference he had hosted, he asked if anyone had a question. And of course, you know, these people who are rich, who are wise, sometimes you even don't know where to start asking. But the better thing to do if you are around such people is to ask questions. So this bald man put his hand up and actually asked John Maxwell. And the question was, I have loved you. I see all you do. I admire all you do. I like what you are doing. Can I please, what can I do to be like you? Hey, yeah. This man, I think he looked at how the room was full. He remembered how everyone was paying Simanyi $1,000. I didn't get the figure right. And calculating, the man looked at the money John Maxwell was collecting in one single meeting. And he was wondering, I cannot even earn this the whole year, even if I worked with all my life. So the boy was thrilled and was wondering, what can I do to do what you are doing right now? And John Maxwell, smiling and sitting down as usual, if you have been following him, he smiled at the boy and said, you want to do what I am doing, but can you do what I did before? Imagine, it was the answer, but it came in a form of a question. Do you want to do what I did? On this channel, most of you, I know you are Christians, and let me echo it again. Faith without action is dead. It is dead, it is dead, it is dead. You want to be like so and so, but are you ready to pay the cost they paid? When I look at those people I admire, the boldness, am I able really to have that boldness? So what are we going to do? Because indeed we have the people. If I said, please list down, actually you can do it for me. In your quiet time, list down the people you feel you want to emulate. By the way, as the preacher in the convention was talking, he said that when those young people were imitating Bishop Festo Tivengere, the major mistake they made was they wanted to be exactly like him. And later in life, they discovered that God created each one of us in our unique ways, and we can never all be like, say, Bishop Festo Tivengere. We can not all be bold, we cannot, but some things we have to emulate, only what we can manage. My dear friends, if you are indeed to flourish in life, you're not going to say, I know it all, I have it all. You will be shocked that even those people you admire have other 10 more people they are admiring. And so please don't get tired. But one of the people for as long as you are rich, most times, I want to read your life. So forgive me, Christians. I know some people, they think, for as long as you are not a Christian, I have nothing to learn from you. But for me, I think I am somehow spoiled. Forgive me. I will listen to everyone who has done something in life. I want to know, how did they reach there? I want to know, why don't they want to come to church? I want to know, why are they giving that money away? What do they find staying with other people? So me, I want to learn from everyone. I just thank God for the gift of the Holy Spirit. I will not take in every information, but I'm willing to learn. But I know most of the people we admire, really, we look at and wonder how they do it, are the wealth people. But there are 7 things I want us to consider if we are to emulate from these people. For example, the people I was mentioning for you, the people I admire, they have things in common. And for now, I'm just going to mention 7 of them. One of the things the people we admire have, and most of us actually don't have, is they have overcome fear. So number 1, from today onwards, if you're going to flourish, if you're going to live in your purpose, please run away from fear. Please run away from fear. You will realize that the fear to begin something is a monster. It is a monster that keeps people's dreams down, that keeps the music we should have had down. And so please, what have you been thinking about, but all the time you want to start on that thing you fear? You have to overcome that fear. Is it the weakness? You look at your physical looks and you don't like who you are, and so you feel you shouldn't do what you're supposed to do? That is fear. Please run away from it. What are you fearing? Mention your fear. Actually, in the comments, you can tell us what is that thing that you have been fearing and it has been like sitting on your head and you cannot progress. So please run away from fear. And number 2, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You are enough. I made a whole video about you are enough. So don't think that you are going to borrow someone's head, someone's bag. You want to first have lots and lots of money like so and so to do what you're supposed to do. No, the way you are right now, you are enough. And so please believe in yourself. With that level of education, with that marriage the way it is, with your children the way they are, do what you want to do. If they have given you the position, just believe in yourself, move in, and know that you can do it. Believe in yourself. And then number 3, be ready to continue learning. Don't put a full stop because you finished your O-level and you think that's all in life. A-level is there, diploma is there, degree is there, master's is there. But apart from those other things, the books, what we use it to consider important, I have learned that they are important things, if that word is there. Please learn from your neighbors, learn from your workplace, learn from social media, learn. The learning centers these days are immense. So if you don't learn, it is your fault, not anyone's fault. Classes are open. There are some free lessons, even you don't need to pay. But there are others which have value, where you will need to pay. I use it to say I cannot pay, but these days I am humble, my dear. I pay. If there is value for it, I pay. That is number 3. And so number 4, if you want to be like that rich person you admire, be in their shoes, be practicing, be ready to give. Are you ready to give? If it is difficult for you to just lend something, then how about if all the people now write their lists because you're rich and you have to give something? Are you ready to give? Yes, so my dear friends, we want to be like these people, but we have a journey to move. If you want to be a rich man, a rich woman, for example, are you ready to be humble? Sometimes I see people come to the meeting and they are in their simple jeans, their simple jackets, and you look at them, you're like, are we going to get money here? And usually the people who sit at the back and they are in their moods as if they don't know what is happening, they stand and say some amounts of money and you're like, okay, I calm down. So are you ready to be humble? When you are the one with the dollars, will you really sit still? Or you will first move and turn around and show us how important you are and show how everyone else is nothing? Are you going to be humble even when you are elevated to that seat where everyone else sits there in a conference and for you you're sitting on a high level? Will you be able to handle? Will you be humble enough such that you are called in the next meeting, or the moment you sit in front, it will be that, and that's it. And you just sit down and everyone can see your arrogance and pride. Humility is another thing that we must learn, and we shall flourish. Then as we imitate these people, I have learned that they allow time. You know, we are in a season where everything seems to be happening as in seconds. It's like someone has been here. I usually like these shows on social media where you find someone is cooking, for example, and they just show you immediately they have put oil. Immediately the oil is ready, the onions are there. As in within few seconds you see that food is ready. You have not counted the time of going to the market. Even if they show you that they have gone to the market, I think the videos, they just run. Immediately they're in the market. Immediately they're in the kitchen. The oil is boiling. The food is ready. It is all looking nice. And all the hassle is cut off from the video. And usually what we see, fast life. And so even in our day-to-day life, we have realized, I want to have money and money today. I want it today. So even when you are in a position, you can't start working because you want to start as the CEO. You are not the MD, but you want to be the CEO of the company you have not even thought about. So, dear ones, let's allow time. Let's allow time. I have been looking at myself, I think since I was a child, I loved to sing. But here I am, 30 years and more have passed. I have been here patiently waiting to record my songs. Now I have recorded songs, praise God. But sometimes you allow it time. Otherwise, you will just want to do everything at the same time. That's how people end up in the get-rich-quick schemes, and they lose even the little they have earned. So let's allow it time. As we work, as we earn, as we build our career, as we want to be in those higher positions, those higher seats, let's allow it time. And then finally, do something. Do something. This one I can sing it from today until tomorrow. Please, let's do something. Arise and start moving. For me, I keep saying, for as long as you know the baby steps, take them and wait and see what will follow. Take your baby steps. Allow to start the way you are. Please start and do something. I am calling you to come and buy these dresses and many others in stock. But I remember how I started my business. They were surely not even baby steps. It was clawing, but I can thank God because most of you there are even my customers. I thank God, but I allowed to take the baby steps. Thank you for following through this content. I hope you're going to imitate some people, but also after some time, other people will start imitating you and asking you questions that how did you come here? How I wait for that day when you will smile and say, I am here, and if you want to be where I am, these are the steps I took, and we shall gladly learn and copy from you. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. I meet some of you and you tell me I am the one who has been enjoying the content quietly. Hey, at least say something. Say something. What do you want to see? How do you want to see it? Or if you are sad, just sponsor another video when we are shooting and just say, I'm sponsoring that video. Okay, see you next time. Thank you so much.